Hey guys and girls, I'm back at Ants Hill Cemetery. Not sure whether I'm on my own, but we'll see. I don't see any gardeners or don't hear any gardeners about. But we'll have a look. See who and what is about. Now, I always come back here week after week, month after month, but like I always say, there's a reason why I always come back here. So I just went and got some more crystals, because as some of you may know, I do crystals as well. So yeah, I buy crystals, make them into jewellery. Most of the time I'm necklaces, because at the moment that's for me the easiest thing to make. And yeah, so it's in the shop that I go to get my crystals. It's within the area, and it's just easier for me to stop off here on the way through, make a video or two, and yeah, so we all get it, yeah, a little bit of what we're after. So you guys get a video, I'll get my crystals, and we're all happy, right? So when I went to the shop, I always try and look for different crystals. I don't always buy the same old boring crystal. I always try and liven up my collection, and I brought some Super 7 crystals. I think I brought 3 Super 7s. I also brought some selenite, some amethyst, and I got a really nice blue crystal as well. I think it's Aqua Aura, I think it's called. Really nice blue colour, like a real light blue colour, and a bunch of others as well. I don't know why, but my camera stands feel really wobbly. So yeah, so why not come here? Oh, it's a pussycat. So yeah, why not stop here and make a video? Don't want to scare the cat, but there's a cat just there, yeah, black and white cat, just like looking at me like, what am I doing? So I'm not going to scare the cat. The cat wants to chill, that's fine. I've got to keep an eye on my camera as well, guys, because I'm using my GoPro, and I tried to clear some old footage to make more room for in my SIM card, but when I go to do it, there's no files to delete. So I've got about 30 minutes before I have to change my SIM card. But by the looks of it, because each time I come here there's always gardeners, well, I call them gardeners, groundskeepers I think they also call them, but by the looks of it they haven't been here for a while, because back when I was last here all this greenery was cut back. You can walk through all this lot, but they're starting to let it all grow back. I was starting to wonder why are they letting it all grow back? Because all this was cut back, and I'm glad I came here when I did. I can't remember the last time I came here. I think it was the beginning of this year and the end of last year, and all this was cut back. You can walk through all this lot, and I'm glad I did come here when I did, beginning of this year and the end of last year. Because if I remember right, I was sitting over there somewhere, and now yeah, it's all overgrown. It's like I never was there. Now this cemetery back in 1980s and 1990s, this used to look really nice. The grass used to look really nice. Yeah, the gravestones are from the 1800s and late 1880s, beginning of the 1890s. It's a shame that YouTube or the internet wasn't around back then, because yeah, I would have made videos back then, show you what it used to look like back in the day. But as we all know, the government and the councils are all tight and stingy with their money, and they don't want to spend it. They'd rather stick it in their own pocket than keep these beautiful places up together. But yeah, that's why I like coming back here, guys, because they'll clear an area. You get to film that area before the wildlife grows back over, and you won't see it for another 10 years before they cut it all back again. It's like this grave here. I probably did notice it the last time I was here, but yeah, I can't remember seeing this grave last time I was there. It's so old and weathered. I think it says Violet. Yeah, can't read it. I'm wide walking under trees when the wind picks up. You also need to remember that people walk their dogs here. So if I'm in mid-flat and I go all quiet, it's because I just looked over my shoulder and realised there's someone behind me. So yeah, I think we've done some work to this area since I last was here. Obviously, a mound of crap. But yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to look for stuff that they've cut back that I haven't filmed. But I do feel that this area is different, it's more lighter. So I've definitely done something. Either cut the bushes back or done something. But now we're going back into a little bit of a more of a darker, in a sense of like it being overgrown. So yeah, this cemetery dates back to the 1888, I think. And yeah, so some of the graves you can read, and some of them you can't. So that one, some of it you can read, some of it you can't. But yeah. Again, I just looked over my shoulder and saw someone walking around. But yeah, yesterday it was really hot and muggy. Today don't seem to be too bad. But obviously they've done some work over here as well. Yesterday was really hot and muggy, today's not that bad. This is one of those places, it's really nice to come on a day like today. Sun is shining, not too bad at temperature. Because in the winter months, being in here is like a swamp. Yeah. Thing is, wherever I go, there's someone taking a dog out for a walk. I know there's a man over this way somewhere walking his dog. I don't mind. Yeah. Don't care really. So yeah, by the looks of it, the reason why that area looks a little bit more brighter is because they've done work on this area. So let's have a wander. Let's see whether I can walk that way. Yeah, it looks like they've done a little bit of work on this side as well, or they just dumped it there, one or two. I think they have, because I can't remember seeing those gravestones before. Obviously they've always been there, but yeah, again, can't read it. Yeah, obviously some of the graves have been destroyed for whatever reason. I can't quite read that. Yeah, like this one's got a tree growing out of it. But what amazes me though is that these graves look almost new because they're white. The reason why they're white is because they've been covered by brambles for the last 20 years, so they're being protected by the weather, but they're like over 100 years old. Yeah, I can't even read that one. Yeah, if I had the money, I would personally buy this cemetery and do it up. Make it look like it was back in 1888 or whatever year it was open. I'm quite glad I know there's not really much to see, but I'm quite glad I was able to walk in this area, because give it another few months and this will be overgrown again. Yeah. So this is why I like coming here, guys, because they'll clear an area, so as you can see that the footpath will come around here, you'll hit a pile of brambles and it will carry on that way into the trees. So all that was all brambles, and I cut them all back. Then you'll come around here, fight through the bushes to get to the other side. So yeah. I think the idea from the council or from the government is like old cemeteries like this, they just let them overgrow because they don't bury anyone here anymore. So they kind of turned it into a nature reserve, which is fine, but if you're looking for your ancestors, so you come to a place like this and you can't find them because they're all buried. So yeah, if I did the family tree, I know my dad's side did, but if I'd done the family tree and my parents said, oh yeah, you know, your family members are buried in this cemetery, I'd be like, okay, well, I'll forget that idea, because you won't be able to find anyone in there. Even with records of where they're actually buried, you won't be able to get to that site because it's all under bushes. Yeah, which is a shame. So under here there's brambles between my legs. So under here there's graves, but I have no idea who they are. Just glad it's not my family members. Don't mean that in a horrible way. It's just that if my family is buried there and I can't see their grave, I'll be very angry. Yeah, I'll be annoyed that the council's not keeping it up. That's what I pay my council tax for. Yeah, we'll have a wander this way, because I think this is where I was the last time I was here. Yeah, this is where I was last time when they cleared all this. Yeah. But yeah. Now I'll probably go this way. So what else I'm going to do, guys? Obviously I'm going to film in here. Oh, is that Claire? Richard? Claire and Richard died on March the 11th, 1897. 39 years. Annie, March 17, 1897. She was 15. Yeah, whole family buried there. Yeah, this is one of the other reasons why I like this cemetery, guys, because you get one grave or one headstone. You think most of it is two people, especially these days, no more than two people. And it's not until you read the headstone you find out that the whole family's buried there. So you look at that grave, you think, okay, there's at least two people buried there, but you read it, I can't read it because all the writing's worn away. But then you find out it's like 10 people buried there. It's crazy. That's why I like the cemetery. And you have two way back in the bushes there, which I can't get to. Yeah. So in this one you've got Joseph, I think Georgie and John, all from the same family. I think it's B, a surname is B, I'm gonna spell it out. B-A-I-L-E-Y, I think, is it? Can't quite read it, it's so faded. B-A-I-L-E-Y. Again, the year they died, so John was, can't work out the month, but it was the 15th, 1876. So the other two, no idea. Then you got another John next to him, so there's, again, all from the same family. Again, can't quite work out the year. We got John and Jane from the same family, so these two are from their same family. So yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I know of that I can actually read. about 8 minutes left before I have to change my SIM card. Hopefully my other SIM card will work. I do have my phone, so I can use my phone if I need to. And I'll find a nice little quiet spot and I'll do a spirit box. Again, I don't feel anything here today. Before, I used to get creeped out. So we got Margaret Palmer. Just call her Margaret. 21st of May 1935. And William, 30th of May 1937. Yeah. Can't remember last time I saw the church on this side, because that would just be a wall of green. Sorry guys if you keep banging on about. Yeah, we're going. So yeah, it's a little garden area. Okay. Always wondered what was behind the church. It was just like a little garden. But yeah, there's the church. But I think back here there was a little pathway, but again, I couldn't tell you where it was. So you got Elizabeth and David, Benjamin, Dave, 1895, 70 years. So you got Thomas Oakes, died March 5th, 1889. Can't read the furthest one away. Yeah. So I'm going to walk this way. 5 minutes left before I have to change. Ooh. Ooh, there it goes. Little butterfly. So yeah, I'm gonna find a nice little place to sit if I can. But I know that there's a good chance I won't get disturbed. Change my memory card. Change my memory card, and then I'll probably use my phone for the spirit box. Now with the spirit box I don't actually get anything here, but if I use the app on my phone, there's a good chance I'll probably get something. Emily, wife of Richard, lived in Brookhurst, so which is just up the road. September 22nd, 25th, sorry, 1914, 58. Yeah. Line leave. born 14th of January 1891, died 24th of December, Christmas Eve, I think, 1901. Also in the loving memory of David, the father of the above. Passed away February 20th, 1919, age 66. And then Mary, the wife, passed away February 10th, 1936, age 79. So yeah, I just want to show you this guys before my camera shuts off. Again, they cleared this area by the looks of it, and you can actually see some of the graves that you didn't able to see last time I was here. I'm not going to walk in it because of ticks. My partner says you can't get ticks here in the UK. Yeah, you can. There is ticks no matter where you go in the world. No matter where you are in the world, you'll get a tick. Guaranteed. They're everywhere. Because they travel on birds, travel on geese and stuff like that. We all know that birds travel. They travel on birds. Birds land. Ticks fall off the jungle. You got ticks. But yeah, so I'm not going to walk in this one. This particular grass is about waist height, and that lot over there is about ankle height, and I'm wearing shorts, so I'm not gonna travel through that lot to get a tick on me. And we all know that ticks have, not all ticks, but some ticks have Lyme disease. I don't really want to catch that at the age of 42. So yeah. Henry, 1890 something. Yeah. Most of it's all worn away and washed off. Robert, died October 17th, 1922, age 42. And obviously William, he died June 28th, 1903. I think he was 38. So guys, I'm going to stop the camera here, because I've got 40 seconds left. So I'm going to stop the camera here, and then I'm going to find a place to change my memory stick, and you'll see me in a different location. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again very shortly. Don't go anywhere. So guys, I literally just changed memory stick. Didn't get really far. I was just over here, because I noticed these two graves while I was here. Again, we can't read them, so I'm going to let you read them if you can. You'll see them better on camera than I will. Sometimes the camera picks it up a bit better than I can. That one says Alfred. I think it says September 8th, 1900. I think it says 58. So yeah, I was more drawn to this one than I was this one. But yeah, that one's completely washed away. Shame. Yeah, it's always nice to come back here. But this is what I was saying earlier about people doing their family history and family tree and ancestry. So obviously someone's took the time to do their family tree, found out that their family's buried here, and they left markers of where they're buried. For whatever reason, their headstone is no longer here, for whatever reason. Whether they had one or not, it's not here. So this is what I mean. Yeah, you've got a cemetery that's overgrown, and people are trying to find their family history. Yeah. Yeah. And this is one of the reasons why I do these videos, guys. Is because, yeah, not only is it I like exploring cemeteries, which I do. I'm not saying that every single video is paranormal. Again, we've covered that in previous videos. If I catch something, great. If I don't, that's fine. Again, that's also fine. Yeah, people always treat the paranormal as a circus. You know, they expect paranormal to happen on command. Don't always work like that. But yeah, I haven't seen that alleyway for a long time. So where those houses were, it was an empty plot, and it used to be full of stingnails, and there used to be an old wall on this side, and I used to climb up the wall along and then jump over, because as you notice on here there's glass. So when they built this wall back in 1880s, they put glass to stop people from jumping over. So I used to walk along that wall and jump over. Yeah, but I haven't been down there for eons. It's quite a long walk. I used to get up to all sorts when I was a kid. Not all bad, you know, just want to say that. Wasn't all bad. Things I used to do as a kid, not like the kids today where they would cause trouble. I used to find ways to get into the cemetery without getting caught, and that's one of the ways. The other thing I used to do, and again, I haven't been back here since I was a kid, and this is why. I'm hoping that's a rug, not a dead animal. But yeah, there's a wall over there, and I used to jump over the wall. But can't get there now. Yeah, I used to be able to back in the night, and this used to be all clear. And we used to jump over the wall, get to about here, and we used to look to see whether anyone was about. And if there's no one about, we used to just hang out in here. Like I said, this used to be all clear, no trees, no nothing. We used to hang out, and then we used to hide in there. If we saw someone, we used to hide in there until they went, and then we used to come out and play. Yeah, but again, you can't. I'll try later, but you can't get in there. I'm not going to try and get in that bit. Yeah, not even going to try. Alright if you're 2 foot high, but yeah, again, this used to be all overgrown. So I'm going to try my best to film these graves before they come all overgrown again. So they must have cut this back not long after I was last here, because I can tell that's how high the brambles were. And the brambles now about a couple of feet high. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get in it. I'm not going to be able to get on that side. That's where the writing is. Well, I can. If I'm patient. Thomas Daniel. Phil. F-I-L-L-E-U-L. June 26th, 1908. He was 72. We got Mary. She died July 6th, 1889. She was 49. So I'm going to try and read these from here. So this one here I can't read. I think it's Edward Bell. That's all I can read. This one over here, the black one, is John James Cook. Died 19th of December 1895. He was 42. I think it's Herbert. I think it's Herbert. I'm going to zoom in. His beloved wife, who died 17th of March 1935. She was 71. You got that one there, which I can't even get to. And then again that one I can't get to. But at least I managed to actually get this place, because it'd be, if I went here 6 months ago, this would be over my head. The brambles would be over my head. So I'm glad I got that on camera. I'll try and get back out now. I don't know how much this is true. I'm only going by what other people tell me. But when you cut brambles back, they grow back, and the thorns are a lot sharper, a lot more tough, a lot more sharper. Again, I don't know how much of that is true, but yeah. So yeah, again, another bit that I was able to record, and then it'll be lost for time. Over time it'll be lost again. Got this one here, again a very old one, again can't read it, too washed away. And we've got that one there, which is just a platform for a headstone. Yeah. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go this way and get as far as I can. When they done it, at least they've done a path. So they cut through here, then they went that way by the looks of it. So I'm going to go this way. And yeah, back to where I was. Now guys, all I'm going to say is, and I'm going to stop whinging, I promise, is I love nature. Don't get me wrong, I love nature. You got to give room for nature, right? I love it. Yeah, love the idea. But if you see my videos, I live in nature. Trees 360. Don't matter where you go, where I live, there's trees and fields and brambles and God knows what else. Where I live, which is not that far away, we don't have brambles, we have holly, and we do have stinging nettles as well where I live, but most of it is holly, and they got a habit of jabbing me in the eye. So there's another one just there which is completely covered in trees. Yeah. We got William Dyke. He departed this life January 19th, 1890. He was 23. And again, someone sent their family history, found out where Henry Reed was, or is, and he died the 3rd of August 1857 to 19th of January 1890. Age 32. I'm reading this upside down. Age 32. Oh, it's the same thing. Henry Reed, 3rd of August, yeah, same thing. Yeah. Same, genuine facts that say the same thing, basically. So yeah, I'm going to head towards the front, do some more exploring down there. Oh yeah, I was going to do a spirit box, wasn't I? So yeah, I'll probably find a nice little place to do a spirit box. But I'm not going to get distracted by people. Normally in here is normally quite good. So yeah, I'm glad I came back here. Again, I've done a debris. Hold on, I just found something. Oh, that could look like some sort of ritual. Oh, okay. Jane, amazing mum, loving wife, beautiful nan, always with us and forever loved. Okay, so maybe someone's ashes were scattered here, maybe? Who knows? So because of that plaque, I don't want to. I was going to sit there, but because of that plaque, I won't. But and again, I just noticed there's a footpath just there as well, so maybe not. But again, I wanted to make sure that you guys got a video this week, and here's my video. So what I'm going to do, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think at the moment I'm just going to try and find a place to sit. Going to do the spirit box. What I might do is make my way to the front. You're probably going to see another cut in this video. And then I'm going to make my way to the front because there's a bench at the front that I can sit on and do a spirit box. Now, we all know you don't have to literally be at someone's graveside to be in contact with someone. You know as well as I do, spirits can travel. Spirits have got, just like we have, got the right to travel. They can travel, you know, they can be in like several different places at once at the same time. You can do your own research on this, what I'm about to say. So, for example, someone here in the UK can wake up in the morning and see the person that has died at the foot of their bed. On the other hand, someone in Australia can have the same experience, or have an experience where they saw the same loved one at the same time, if that makes sense. And then they phone each other out and say, guess what I've just seen? And he said, yeah, so I've just seen as well. Yeah, just seen that person as well. So spirits can travel if they want to. They can be in two places at once if they want to. It's not like us where we're stuck in a physical body where we can only be at one place at once. So again, there'll be a bit of a pause in the video, and I will be with you shortly. Just bear with me. Actually, I'll go over here before I switch off, and there'll be a cut. No, this tree over here caught my attention for some weird reason. Yeah, this tree caught my attention and I just wanted to get it on camera. Yeah, it just caught my attention. Yeah, so they're going to be cutting this video. I'll see you very shortly. I'll be back. And that's the other thing, guys. The reason why I come back here, I know this is, on the video it's going to look weird. 1 minute there's a cut, next minute I'm talking about something different. The other thing, guys, I can spend all day here easily, and that's the reason why I come back time and time again, because especially this one again, Brookwood. First time going to Brookwood a couple of weeks ago, and again a cemetery where you can quite easily go back to time and time again. With this cemetery, again, I lived not even 2 minutes away. My house was literally right on the doorstep of the cemetery, and to me it feels like I've seen every single bit of the cemetery. But I also need to realise that you guys watching this video, and girls watching this video, you haven't seen it, but I have time and time again. I've seen it go from a really nice cemetery to what it is today. That's why I try and film bits I haven't filmed before, so if I cut a bit back and I can actually get to that area, I'll film it. How long that will last for, I don't know. Again, we're talking about the council here. Sorry guys, my hay fever's playing up. So yeah, we'll keep coming back here. I'll keep making videos here, and as long as they keep cutting the bushes back, I'll try and film areas that they cut back and maintained. And I think this is one of those areas that they've done something to. You can just tell by the cut marks in the trees. They've done something here. So anyway, so you've got Thomas Gibbons, and you've got Lucy. Again, I can't work out, I can't read when they born, when they died, or how old. I think Lucy was 77. Again, I'm just trying to work it out. And then we've got Sarah, who died February, I think, 18th. 1924. I think she died when she was 70, and I think underneath, and again it could be like my eyes playing tricks, again I think it's been washed away, but I think there was someone else there as well. Again we're talking about over, actually 100 years ago, so 1924, it could be 1924 or 1824, but I think it might be 1924. So yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking about going to that bench, trying to do a spirit box, and that will give me time to give me time to do a spirit box and trying to download those apps again. Now again, I don't always trust or believe those apps. They are basically, those apps are basically a word bank. So random words will just come out, and they will not make sense to the cemetery at all. So I get that up, and I'm gonna walk around again because I want to make a good video for you guys. So yeah, I don't just want to just walk around, and I want to do a spirit box as well. Yeah, I know the church is over this way, so we'll just carry on this way. So the bench will be on this side. It's a shame there's not a bench here, because this would be a perfect place to chill out, but I don't want to sit like that. Big open space, get a bench in there, or a picnic bench. Yeah, we got good. It's in the shade, away from the sun. That's quite a nice grave. So I will make a couple of shorts here as well, guys. There's the bench. So I'm just going to sit you guys up here and let you enjoy the scenery while I get myself set up. So enjoy the scenery, and I'll be back.
37. Great. How are you? And how catch up. Of the earth. I don't know.
Are you rated by that?
Sharon. Launch. Feeling confident? Energy. Got some money. To help you. Great. More. years ago. Just take
So what I'm going to do now, guys, I've done a little EVP session again. Unfortunately, there's going to be quite a lot of cuts in this video. So what I'm going to do now is just sort myself out, and then I'm going to walk around again. I'm going to go that way, and I'm going to use the app on my phone as well. So to see what comes through on my apps on my phone, I always put my spirit box on 200. So when you do the speed rate, I do it through as 200, and I always put it on reverse. Some of the stuff that came through, like leave and a couple of other stuff, came through normally. It didn't come through as reverse and me unreversing it. It came through as normal. So it came through as leave, it came through as Steve or Sharon or whatever, or great and stuff like that. Came through as that. Great didn't come through as reverse, like Greek or whatever it was. Teat or whatever tag or whatever it is. Great is in reverse. So definitely did get a few things through there that wasn't in reverse. A few radio stations come through, a little bit of music came through, but there's definitely a little bit of spirit there coming through. Great, leave, I think Sharon came through, I think it was Sharon, and a few other bits of information. So I'm just going to stop the video while I sort myself out and get my phone out. I downloaded the apps, they should work, and we'll see what they bring up, which will be quite interesting. So I'll see you guys shortly, and just bear with me. See you all soon. So guys, I do have my Netro meter on the go. I don't know if you can see it on camera, and I'm going to walk around this bit and see if anything comes through. So yeah, so words should come up and it should say what the words are as I'm walking around. He says,
Audio test.
yeah.
Audio test.
Yeah, so it should work. He says. So I'll have a wander around, and if anything comes through, we'll share it. So in the past, I never really filmed. I know I filmed that area, but never really filmed this area. So that's what we're going to do now. So yeah, a little bit zero on the meter, but that's good. So we got Sir Edward. Sadly, so we got Sir Edward. Lives in Elverstoke. Born 23rd of May, 1789. Died 29th of March, 69. So Edward was a sir. Prayers. Can't quite read that one. Special. George Alfred. Died June 20th, 1891. I think Francis. Born December 27th, 1856. Died June 3rd, 1872. You got John. Died May 10th, 1885. 27. So maybe special prayers. You got George. 52. He died February 25th, 1885. Another memory of Anne. Died Jan 24th, 1945. She was 95. So 95 was good for that age. You got William. Died March 22nd, 1912. Again, some of these I can't quite read. Joel, I think. Someone's been breaking off. Joel, father of the above, born April 5th, 1814. Died January 14th, 1894. Also Sarah May, widow of the above, Joel, another Joel. Died February. Shy. Yeah. But yeah, very nice day. John and Sophia, I think I'm saying that right. I'm assuming it's a husband and wife. John died when he was 59 in 1890, and Sophia, if I'm saying that right, she died July 16th, 1910 at the age of 80. And William and Elizabeth, I'm assuming they were brother and sister, and obviously the child of the above. William died at the age of 75 in 1928. Elizabeth, she died February 1st, 1945. She was 92. Yeah, don't be shy. If you want to talk, just talking to spirits, by the way, guys. Yeah, if you want to talk, I've got a spirit app. Complainingly, I think it said. James Edward. I think it's 54. It's either 1882 or 1892. Mary Ann and James Knight. James died December, I think, 19th, 1886, 42. Mary, she was 70 when she died, and she died August 31st, 1912. Got David West. March 15th, 1900. He was 78 when he died. And Anne, obviously the wife. January 24th, 1914. She was 95. Captain James. Can't work out what that month says. November? Could be 19th? No, 19th of December 1827. James Frost and Mary. I can't quite work out what it says about them two, but I'm assuming it was either the dad and 2 children, or husband and wife and a child. Not quite sure. Can't quite read the info. I am going to skip some of the graves because I'm going to do some of the graves as a short. 2000s. Yeah, we're in the 2000s now. We're 2024. 25, sorry, not 24. Yeah, this one here, I can't read any of the writing on that one. Washed away over time. Yeah, same with that one. All I know is March 1889. See, this one's a new one, and yeah, when I say new, yeah, it was 43 years ago compared to the rest of them. You know, James died 18th of November 1982. Until we meet again. Can't quite work out the other name. Miss Ruth, I think it's called. Dorothy. Don't want to move the flowers because they look like they're real. She died in 1984, November 1984. So yeah, I've got this one again, a new one, not that long ago. 8. Alexander, 8th of February 2023. He was 77. Alexandra, is that what a girl's name or a boy's name? Alexandra. I suppose it could be both. Her, because underneath it says and her beloved husband. So Alexander is she's a she. Again, I don't want to be goddesses. 23rd of February 2018. So yeah, what I call that one's newer in the last few years. That one's been 40 odd years in a cemetery that as the council would put it, not in use anymore. So they're
Belief systems.
exploring belief systems. And beneath that it says goddesses and 8. So I'm exploring and belief systems. So I am, in a way, as some of you guys may or may not know, many years ago, I had cancer and I was Christian. Went to church and believed in all that. Found out that it's just one big cult that, you know, I know that all religions are cult practices, but Christianity is one of the biggest cults out there. They are only after you for money. But there's a few beliefs out there. Native Americans, they're to me, Native Americans, they're not in it for the money. So much has happened. Yeah. Native Americans, I love Native Americans. They're not in it for the money. Unfortunately, things like witchcraft, things like Buddhist monks, they started off with good intentions of not doing it for the money, but I think over the years, yeah, they started to realise there's money involved, so they've kind of heavily went with money. But so, like, if you look at witchcraft, paganism, that's one of the oldest religions or belief systems out there. And same with Buddhist monks, one of the oldest religions out there or belief systems out there. And it was back then, it wasn't money based. You can practice witchcraft, paganism, you can practice Buddhist, you know, when I say Buddhist monks, I'm talking about ones in China and Asia. You can practice that without spending money, or too much money, I should say. Christianity, when it was first invented, it was money based. Yeah, even going back as far back as King Alfred, yeah, there was money involved. Debt was involved. The word debt, the word money. There was always money involved. If you want to believe in God, you gotta give me money to believe in God. So even way back when Christianity was first invented, where's my money? You gotta give me money. And that's why when you get... Wait here for me. I'm waiting here for you. I'm not going anywhere just yet. I'm waiting here for you. So that's why, like, churches, if you ever go to a Sunday church service, they send around a little money plate, don't they? You put your money in, and yeah. Evil follows. Well, we'll see. So yeah, so that's why I don't go to church anymore. Don't believe in Christianity and any of that rubbish. It's all money based. It's how much money can you give me? So yeah, if you believe in Christianity, that's fine. I don't care what you believe in. I do care, but I don't care, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna jump down your throat if you believe in Christianity. Jess, born 3rd of February 1861, born died May 13th 1940. Got Sarah Lee, I think is wife of the above, January 18th 1863, died February 24th 1929. They were the mayor and mayoress of Gospel. Also their beloved daughter, Frida. She died February 24th, 1899. And I've got something crawling up my leg. John Wilson died October, I think 3rd, 1923, aged 67. Yeah. So it says, wait here for me, and it says evil fellows. Well, I don't feel any different. And I suppose when it says evil fellows, maybe it was responding to what I was talking about. Because they do say that money is the root to all evil. So guys, I'm not going to go any further because like I said, if I go down that way I'm just exploring what I've already explored. So I'm just going to hang around with a couple of people over that way, which I want to wait for them to go, and I'm going to do a couple of shorts. I think the video is going to be long enough as it is. So thank you all for watching, and just remember, live free. Believe in what you want to believe in, and live free. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.